I think you have a strong spirit to learn in my video. This video. It's okay now. We are staying in pandemic COVID-19, but in this up, we are keep spirit, and especially to you, you must be hard to active learning in the daily at your home. Let's together. We are praying to God. Yeah, hopefully that COVID-19 is quickly over, so we can enjoy it in the right in which. Okay, right? Before I show you my medical studio, I hope you consistent, focus, and listening, because you must be review my medical series of questions in this video. Then you confirmation your answer to me by research. Don't worry, in this video I have described the answer. When you answer the question, then what you find this answer is correct or incorrect. So you comprehensively understanding. Yeah, okay. Well, anyone else? What will you learn today? Anyone else? Okay. Today we are learning about the petroleum, especially processing of petroleum. The petroleum is very familiar to our ears. What do you know about the petroleum? Anyone know? Okay, I give an example to you. Petroleum, you can see car, motorcycle on the road. The eye can move on the road because the driver filled the boat. The boat is part of petroleum. The kind consists is engine, solar, turbine, and pump. The boat is petroleum product results from petroleum and to processing, distillation, fractionation. So we can learning step by step processing, distillation, fractionation of petroleum based on volume.
Hi students, okay, now we are learning together about the petroleum. I hope after you see the video, you can now and understanding about my medical chemistry. We are learning about the petroleum, especially to fraction process, fraction distillation from petroleum. And the last video, I give you some question and you understanding. Okay, now the first question is what is the petroleum, and the second how do you know the processing of petroleum? What is that distillation? How do you know about the distillation? And why we are using fraction distillation? And what the result from the fraction distillation? And the last, what the function product of petroleum? Okay, this is some question and you can answer the last video. Yeah. Now the first I will explain to you what is the petroleum. Okay, the petroleum was formed from organisms living in the sea. Yeah, it was formed by a complex process as these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea. that cover with layers of sand and clay over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature and high pressure transform the dead organism into petroleum or natural gas. Okay, you can understanding this of petroleum. And then, how do you know the procession of petroleum? Okay. Okay. The second, how do you know the procession of petroleum? Yeah, the petroleum, um, petroleum layer is formed above the underground water layer as it is lighter than water. Petroleum is a non-renewable resource and is used on a very large scale. The word for oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA, or you can call the United States, America, in 1859, and you can check the video I give showing you video about the processing dial of petroleum. Check it out. Yeah, number three. What is that distillation? Yeah, I will description general to you about the distillation. Distillation is separating a liquid from a solution. For example, if you want to separate water and salt solution, the product or result from distillation is pure water, and you call the name is aqueous. between water and salt. Yeah, the mixture from there. And the next, why we are using the fractional distillation? Because the petroleum is hydrocarbon, such as atom C. Many have atom C, and example propana, alkana, yeah, that like that. And because the processing petroleum based on boiling point, so we can using the fractional distillation. Yeah. For the step-by-step fractional distillation, you can see, focus, and consistent, and listen to video. I want give you video, and you please correct to listen.
In our other videos, we have learnt how fractional distillation is used to separate hydrocarbons into fractions with a similar boiling point. In this video, you will learn the names of some of the most important fractions and their uses. As you are now aware, large hydrocarbons have higher boiling points and so are removed at the bottom of the fractionating column. Smaller molecules condense higher up the column. We will now take a look at some of the common fractions as we move down from the top of the fractionating column. Some of the smallest molecules are between 1 and 4 carbons in length. This fraction has such a low boiling point that it is still a gas when it is removed from the very top of the fractionating column. This fraction is known as refinery gas or bottled gas. Bottled gas because it can be stored in bottles under high pressure. You could well have seen bottles of propane or butane running barbecues or heaters in your home, and these are examples of the refinery gas fraction. Petrol is between 5 to 7 carbons in length. It is still a fraction of small chain hydrocarbons, and therefore these vaporize at a low temperature and are easily ignited. This makes it useful as a fuel in the internal combustion engine of a car or other vehicles. Naphtha is not such a useful fuel, but it is a valuable source of organic molecules which can be cracked to make more fuels or form alkenes. Alkenes can be turned into polymers, and polymers can make plastics which are used in our everyday lives. Kerosene has an important use as a fuel for jet engines, in aircraft, and even in some rockets. Kerosene is also called paraffin in some parts of the world, and is a common fuel burnt in paraffin or kerosene lamps used for lighting. Diesel is the next fraction. It is a common fuel in cars, vans, and lorries. It is not as volatile as petrol, and instead of spark ignition, it ignites under compression. Below diesel are the residue fractions. Fuel oil is a fuel used in power stations and ships. Lubricating oil, which sticks to surfaces and reduces friction and protects from rust. And finally, waxes, which along with the oils can be used for polishing surfaces. The very bottom fraction is bitumen. This is a thick black adhesive used on roads, either as the surface finish or combined with stone chippings to create a solid, resistant material. It can also be used to cover roofs due to its waterproofing properties. All these fractions are separated from the crude oil mixture. To try and explain the importance of crude oil, consider these facts. There are estimated to be over 1 billion cars in the world, of which many will be using petroleum as their fuel. There are many million flights each year, each burning kerosene fuel. Not forgetting the mass of plastic that is made and used each day for products and their packaging, even the bitumen used to surface and resurface roads around the world. As you can see, crude oil contains many useful products that just need to be separated from the crude oil mixture. Now, at the end of this lesson, you should have a better understanding of why crude oil is such a valuable.
Well, based on you watching in this video, I get the someone and I want to sharing to you that the process fractional distillation starting on high boiling point with boiler and then happening hot temperature is 600 Celsius and starting to high and low. The high temperature is product on your video is bitumen and the low temperature is gas. Next, what the result from the fractional distillation? We get the product is bitumen, fuel oil, diesel, kerosene, naphtha, petroleum, and LPG. And then, what the function products of petroleum? Yeah, the function product of petroleum is using to some needs and often daily activity for us. Yeah, to human. Yeah. Hi guys, we have the last of finish the mandatory. I hope you know it and understanding with my explaining, and then you like that. I'm so sorry if me explain to you a little difficult. Please forgive me. Thank you for attention. Thank you so much. Before I closing my video, my lesson, you can answer this question based on you watching this video. Okay? Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.